What is going on, guys? DBG here, and lads, this is a video that I didn't want to make. And like some of the times I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't want to make this video. Like when 2K mess up, but I'm like, yeah, I really did want to make this. I really did want to make the video. It's just a little bit of overreaction. Because one, it's funny, and two, it's just hilarious how 2K can keep messing up things. And yes, I know my hair's all over the place. I'm getting a haircut soon. I just don't know where my hat is right now. Haircut DBG soon. But yeah, basically, what ended up happening over the weekend, well, something happened over the weekend, and I thought it was going to be fixed. I really thought it was going to be fixed, and it just hasn't. And I have to make this video because nobody else will. And thankfully, I can make this video because I know anyone that are, like the people that are sign creators can't make this video. And again, that's nothing on them. There's a lot of benefits to being that, but the fact that I can make videos like this is the reason I haven't signed with 2K. And this is something that has not affected me, thankfully. Thankfully, it's not affected me. You can see me right here. And I'm shocked because you better believe if 2K had a random reason to ban anyone, it's probably in their best interest to ban me. And considering the correspondence I've gotten back from them, they would love to see me vanish. But yeah, basically what ended up happening over the weekend was, I'm not going to say a large percentage of people because it's not, but it is thousands. It's hundreds if not thousands of people were banned. And the weird thing about this ban wave is that most ban waves that happen, like there are always ban waves, but almost all ban waves, it's people that like, it's very, very obvious the people in the ban waves that they've done something wrong. Like every other ban wave this year, like when we've seen who's been banned, it's kind of obvious. It is kind of obvious that they were doing something wrong. Even if they claimed they weren't, they probably were doing something wrong. However, what happened over the weekend was it appears that everyone who got banned did nothing. It does not appear that they banned anyone for any legit reasons. So I'm out here. I'm going to have a look at Reddit right here. Was your myteam account banned? Did you break any terms of service, code of conduct in any way? Have you ever allowed others to use your account? That's not against terms of service. If you do it for the purpose of grinding, like that's a really weird one. The letting other people use your account, because that's not against terms of service. But grinding, transferring your accounts, like giving your account to somebody or selling your account is against terms of service. And having someone grind on your account, which is technically boosting, is against terms of service. It is not against terms of service to let someone else play on your account. Because if that's against terms of service, that means that you cannot go to your friend's house and play. I'm just putting that out there. That this point right here, this is very much weird situation, but the way I've read it, I do not believe that letting someone else play on your account is against terms of service. And I've read terms of service so many times. Have you, like, obviously, if you've done either of these, fair enough. But everyone, with their response, I got an email, they were looking into it. Yeah, they haven't looked into anyone's except for, thankfully, JD's. And it took JD so long to get his. And he's a freaking signed creator. Not only that, he is the only European signed creator as far as I'm aware. He is, according to 2K, the face of the game for Europe, for the UK and Ireland. He is the face of the game for our region. And they didn't even let it. So PS4, no. So we're all getting the same one. In ban for 3 days. They're not replying to emails. No. So all these are just no. So these are just random people. What does 6 mean? What does 6? TTO ball drop. In Amazon modded controllers, VC is just saving ball drop. How is saving ball drops is not against TOS. I'm just saying that right now. It's not. There's nothing against TOS. Saving ball drops. By the way, there is absolutely nothing. Like, I've read again the terms of service plenty of times. There's nothing against saving ball drops. I don't know what this is. Like, that's like basically if saving ball drops is against TOS, then using 2 ferries is against TOS. But then again, 2K Gamer, an entire thread here, and all that they did with JD was he's worrying about why his no money spend account was banned. And they just sent an email saying, Prohibited behavior, yada yada. They basically just sent him an email saying he broke the code of conduct and he broke one of these. This is what is in the TOS, by the way. Purchasing virtual currency, VC farming, purchasing myteam points, MT point farming and selling, buying or selling, promoting unauthorized VC MT pack sales, building or using bots in any form of tasking, hacking or attempting to hack any 2K, boosting, fraudulently organizing user possession. Like, that is, like, that's what the problems are. Like, and again, if you are buying or giving away your account, yeah, that's against TOS, 100%. I know, does 2K personally believe, like, one thing that I'm confused, that a lot of people are like making all these suggestions. Is this against TOS? Is this against TOS? Running two Danny Ferries. Is this technically hacking the game? Because 2K allowed us to use 2 Danny Ferries. Was one of the big rumors was myteam limited, when it was the LeBron, when you could use any player as long as the LeBron James is lower overall. One of the rumors was that if you glitched myteam limited, you were being banned. But again, the whole point of this is not to find out why people were being banned. It's not to debate the terms of service. It's the fact that nobody knows. Nobody knows. Like, nobody knows why they've been banned. And again, JD got his account back, and they basically, as far as I'm aware, they haven't told him why it was originally banned in the first place. Like, there has to be something. There has to be something to show why you were banned. Like, because this just keeps happening. But, like, I know a bunch of people personally believe they were banned for buying a bunch of gold and silver cards during Spotlight Sims. I didn't. And I don't think anyone spent more money on golds than I did. Like, I spent 300k on golds. So how I've evaded this ban, I don't know. Because if it is overpaying on golds because for some reason golds were high price, if, like, I remember back in the day, I remember somebody got banned because they had a diamond shoe and diamond contract on a player and they paid like 80k over the asking price for it. Because back then, diamond shoes are +9. So, like, that happens. Like, people get banned for no reason. But a lot of the time, but they just don't know. This one is the most confusing because nobody knows. The amount of no money spent accounts that got banned. Like, this is the weirdest part of it all. Is that I've gotten messages from so many people, like plenty of people in like the European 2K scene, that I know for a fact they're no money spent. I know for a fact they're no money spent. And they're DMing me on Twitter, DMing me on PlayStation, being like, I'm no money spent. I've never bought VC. I've never bought MT. And no one has ever used my account and I got banned. This is the weirdest of them all. Of all the ban waves, this is the one that makes no sense. Because it seems that 80% of people that got banned were no money spent players. Were players who never spent money on this game. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it at all. Like, and again, because the 2K support aren't going to... So this apparently according to my Twitter, but again, this is not an accurate... This doesn't mean anything. Apparently someone says... someone got banned and someone accused him of cheating and reported them for using 2 fairies. I mean, that's not hacking. I mean, 2K might say it's hacking the game, but I'm saying this right now. If you want to use 2 fairies, use 2 fairies. It's 2K's fault for letting you use 2 fairies. That's not a hack in the game. But like, the amount of people who permanently banned for months, didn't get a response for 30 days. A lot of people are getting banned for no reason, still banned. It's not a big help. I'm tweeting this out. This is not a big help, tweeting this out. But this video is. This video is. And that's the thing. Is that I wish that something could be done without this happening. Like, I can guarantee you JD doesn't get unbanned unless he publicly tweets out about it. Unless he publicly complains. He doesn't get unbanned. I can guarantee you, if I was banned, on this account right here, if I was banned for using fairies, limited, glitching, sorry, I'm trying to think what else I could be banned for. for overpaying for gold players, if I got banned for any of that, like, I would probably be unbanned straight away. Because in fairness, I've done nothing on this account. And it's very, very obvious. Because just like JD, I've documented pretty much everything I've done on this account. There's a reason why I went down to 0 MT when I just didn't care anymore. But like, I hate it. I hate the fact that I have to do this. Because these are the type of videos, like, these videos aren't entertaining, by the way. Like, this is not like laughing at 2K's mistakes. And yeah, even though I might sound like I'm a little bit angry when 2K make like spelling errors, at the end of the day, first of all, it's just hilarious that a multi-billion-dollar company can just be so, just neglect so much of their game and just be this lazy. I think it's funny more than anything. Obviously, me getting angry, a lot of people understand, like, a lot of people like watching the rant videos, hence why I act a little more angry. But I'm not even angry at this. Like, I'm just seeing here, like, my whole thing with this entire channel is, and it's always been the purpose of this channel, is to get more people playing this game mode, get more people playing the game. The reason why I encourage no money spent over everything is that years ago, MyTeam was always seen as the game mode. If you were not a millionaire, if you didn't have, oh, obviously exaggeration there, if you didn't put money into the game, you stood no chance. And yeah, everyone does a no money spent a squad now. We had budget ballers from that guy back in the day. But like, I came in, there's a reason why I grew. I came in to prove that budget guys could compete. Budget squads were as good as anyone, because that's all I used to do in FIFA. I used to use budget squads. 2K15, most of the time I used budget squads. And 2K15 and 16, I had no growth until I started using my budget squads. That's what I enjoy doing. My purpose is, like, my whole thing is I just want to get as many people playing this game mode as possible. Whether they have a bunch of money, whether they have a bunch of money, a bunch of time, or nothing. This is a game mode that I believe anyone can play and have and enjoy. And that's why I made this channel, like. But at the end of the day, banning people for no reason means those people aren't going to get to play the game. And yeah, because it actually seems like almost everyone that got banned is a no money spent account. Because normally, so many accounts people are like, oh, I spent X amount of money on the game. These are all people, everyone that's hitting me up is saying, I'm a no money spent account. So for them, these are guys that, if they have a great team, they've grinded for it all. They've spent their time, which is more important than spending money. They spent their time on this game just to get banned. And to not know why is the worst part. They don't know why. Some people think it's the ferry. Again, we have all these weird theories of why people are getting banned, but nobody knows. Nobody knows. And yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. Again, this video, it's probably not, the worst thing is that this video is probably not going to help the majority of people that got banned. Maybe 2K might make this a little bit of a priority, because as much as they don't like me, they do tend to act when I make videos like this. And the worst thing is that, again, I will always say it, everyone that I know that works in 2K, their whole goal is just to get as many people playing the game as possible. Their goal is to make sure for us to try and enjoy the game. And I know for a fact, like, anyone I know in the company is great. And I hate these, like, whatever about some of the videos that I make that might be a little bit funny, like a little bit comedy. But these type of videos I hate, because it is legitimately something where I'm like, there's no jokes to be made about this. There's no real anger. It's just this can't be done next year. At least on give them a ban code or something. At least I'm pretty confident that it's not difficult to ban somebody and then highlight something flagged and put that onto their profile, so that when they go to 2K support, and it's not that hard, and say you got banned because you bought X player for X amount of MT, and it's right there. I know on 2K's end everything's there to be seen. I know on 2K's end everything's there. So if someone's banned, 2K have a reason for the ban. But the problem is, we don't know. If the ban is for 2 fairies, like, the ban could be for 2 fairies. I could get banned tomorrow for running 2 Danny fairies. The ban could have been for limited. We just don't know. And that's the big problem. People get banned, they don't know. People have done nothing wrong all year, and they just randomly get banned. And they don't know why. So that needs to be changed. And I have no problem with 2K banning people, especially if you do any of these things. If you do any of these things, you deserve to be banned. Just gonna say this right now. If you do any of these things, you deserve to be banned. I've been banned for doing number 3 in the past before. And I've never once complained. And I've always said it. Anytime I got banned in 2K, which was 2K early 20, I deserved to be banned in early 2K20. No question, I deserve to be banned. If you're buying accounts or you're promoting that, you deserve to be banned. If you're promoting VC or if you're promoting MT, I don't care what anyone wants to argue, you deserve to be banned. If you're boosting, 100%. But any hacking or attempting to hack in any form is two fairies hacking. We don't know. And again, this video is kind of going nowhere, so I'm just going to end it now. But I get it. Nothing's going to happen from this. But please just try to be better for 2K22. Because whatever about some of the other things, like something that is legitimately as serious as banning an account and permanently banning an account, you got to make sure you're correct. You got to make sure you're correct. And if you're permanently banning an account, people have to know specifically what they did. They have to know specifically what they did. Or if it's a temporary ban, they have to know specifically what they did. Because again, if it's the double fairy glitch and they got temporarily banned and then they get unbanned, how are they meant to know to not double fairy glitch again? Because they don't know what's wrong. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.